hope everyone had a great weekend. I am back to show the next few in my collection. I was actually going to get on here to show these tassels I made for the shop, but I'm trying to stick with showing some of my journals every day. I'll be showing 3 today. So, like I said, it'll kind of depend on how many I'm able to show each day. The first one was 6, this one's 3. But I did want to, I know that if I skip a day now, then it'll be easier for me to keep skipping. And I really want to get some of these beautiful journals up there. Let me show you these tassels for my shop real quick, and then we'll get into the journals. I made 7 for the shop, and one of them that I'm going to keep. There's a yellow one, and I have not added the lobster clasps to them yet, but I will do that. I've got the baggie out, I just haven't added them yet. I needed to get on while I could. They've got pretty beading up at the top, some bead caps, and this one's got like creams and pearls and yellows and whites. And there's fluff and lace and ribbon. And this right here is actually some really old ribbon. It's got a really cool feel to it. It's got some of this pretty eyelash trim with the little chunks on it. So that is the yellow one. The next one I have is a blue one, and these are some really pretty like hand painted glass beads. This one right here, and again it's just got laces and ribbons in different sizes and eyelash trim and pearls, and again I will add the lobster clasp. There's the blue one. This one is actually multicolored. I wanted to do a purple one, and I really didn't have enough purples. So I just decided to kind of make it multicolored. I think this would be really pretty on a little golden book, you know, with all the pretty colors, or a baby book, or just the junk journal. But it's got this. This is some vintage lace that I found at an antique store, but it's got this pretty pink flowers on it. Ribbons. This I actually got from Aaliyah, I believe. This little piece right here. It's really pretty. And this I got at an antique store too. It's really cool. Oh, it's kind of blurry. It's like a mesh green. And this was also from that antique store. I love that. Isn't that pretty? And then again, pearls, laces, ribbons. It's got some seam binding. This really pretty like mauve color. And then there are the beads on that. I love the pink and the green. So there's the multicolored one. And here is the red one. And it's kind of got like reds, whites, creams, blacks, browns, a little bit of everything. There's another one of those fancy glass beads with flowers. This is some really old seam binding. I think I actually got this from Selena. Some lace. This is from an antique store. This really dainty red lace, pearls. Here is some key ribbon. I think I also got that one from Aaliyah. I thought that was really pretty. And this is also from Aaliyah. This is one of the first things I had actually purchased from her. It's got, again, it has those pretty chunks in it. It's got some like vintage red twine, all kinds of fun goodies and tassels. And then the next ones, I had actually purchased some bead cones, and I had a really hard time using them. I opened them up wide, I even bent the ends up, and I just couldn't get much into them. So those ones were just too big. Like there was no way I could get the bead cones on them. But the smaller ones, I did use the bead cones. These remind me more of Marina's tassels. She normally has like the boho charm up here, the bead cone, and then the tassel. But I think it's still really pretty. So you got, you know, glass bead, green bead, bead cone, and again, so some really vintage ribbon right here, laces, ribbons. Got the striped ribbon. I got some baker's twine, eyelash trim, pearls, all kinds of fun stuff. So there's the green one. And then I have a pretty pink one, and I don't know why, but the keys and pearls and pink kind of remind me of like a Paris journal. I mean, it would go with a lot of different themes, but I think the colors and the keys, it just seems kind of like Paris to me. It's got the pretty, oh, sorry, it's not focusing. It's got the pretty beads at the top, the bead cone. There's that vintage floral lace. This is actually in them too, and this is really soft and dainty. I got that at an antique store. Ribbon. Here's some more of that really old ribbon that's like stiff. Eyelash trim from Danny's shop. That pretty pink stuff. The key from Aaliyah, I believe. Laces, ribbons, all that fun stuff. And then one of these I am going to be keeping for myself. I have not decided yet, but I did 2 neutral ones. Here's this one. And you got the bead and a charm and like a wooden button. And then you've got some pretty seam binding and ribbons and laces and all that fun stuff. I kind of like it's got like burnt oranges and maroons mixed in with the browns and creams. I wanted it to have kind of like a rustic, like neutral tone to it. And there's that one, and here's the other one. And again, I haven't decided which one I'm going to keep for myself. So if there's one you prefer, you could always just message me, because I like both of them. And then here's some pretty beads. Again, this one is a wooden bead. This one's a glass bead. And then there is that little bead cone again. And same colors. It's got the burnt oranges and the maroons and creams. This one has this ribbon. It's kind of textured. And it also has this lace right here, which the other one did not have. Other than that, it's got most of the same stuff. Eyelash trims. So those are the tassels that I wanted to share with you guys. I'll be listing 7 of the 8 of them on my shop. Let me just get them in here. I actually had them done a while. I had everything done on them except for the beadwork. But I have fibromyalgia really bad, and my hand kept cramping, and I couldn't cut the wires. So it kind of took me a while to finish. I don't think I'll be able to make 7 at one time again. It was a little too much for my hands. But anyways, and again, they'll all have lobster clasp on them so that you can easily attach them to your journals. And let's get into the next 3 journals in my collection. We have number 18, which is another one from Susan at Crafty Paper Trail. Sorry, I know so many Susans, I have to really think about it. This is the 3rd one of hers that I will be showing. And it is gorgeous. And the next one after that is the 2nd one that I got from Danny. Junk Journals and More. It was Halloween, and it is gorgeous. And here is the first one that I bought from Nikki at Musings by Nikki. And this one is actually, I think, the most expensive journal that I have purchased to date. But it is stunning. So let's go ahead and get into these beauties. I mean, look at this. It's got this beautiful, beautiful fabric. And the spine has layers of lace and these cool squares and the buttons. And on the cover, she like cut the image out so that it's like textured. So it feels really neat. And then she's got some gold on it. And then she's got all these pretty appliques and pearls and laces and flowers and flatbacks and this beautiful chocolate. Sorry, I love how dark this is. It's very pretty. And we will just go ahead and get right into it then. And she does have a flip through of this journal on her shop. I actually made a really large sunflower journal for my mom for Mother's Day last year. And I loved the sunflower kit so much from Artie Mays. And I loved the journal that I made for my mom. It was actually one of the hardest journals that I've had to part with. I really liked it. So this one was using the same kit and by one of my favorite artists. So now me and my mom both have a sunflower journal. And sorry, let me kind of get up here. Sorry. Okay, she's got this really pretty big sunflower image that's been stitched around. Makes a huge journaling card. And then she's got this journaling card she made. I love this trim right here. Love that. And I love this. It looks like lace, but it's paper. Another gorgeous trim, and it's got glitter and Mod Podge, and it's just beautiful. And then that's in the paper pocket, and down here in the fabric pocket, she's got this cute little bee. And if you've noticed by now, she's always got one of these in them. I think they're super cute. And then here's a little envelope with a flower, and it's got little pieces in it. And it just tucks behind that. And she's, oh, I think I did those backwards. She's got all these nice little layers and collaging on it. But I love this. It is so pretty, and it's like really soft. Can you see that? And it is just beautiful. She put this gorgeous doily on the paper. I love it. And then it's got this really pretty lace peeking out. And it's got a pocket with the lace here with one of the large tags. It's got this really pretty vellum. She printed one of the pages on vellum. Some pretty stamping and lace. And up here, there's 2 more tags. And this is a flip up. It's got a little, that opens up. And it flips up again. And this opens up with that really pretty image. Again, for more detailed video, she has it on her channel. Some tickets. This is some nice paper. Some Edith Holden. Some music paper with this really pretty like rose washi down the side. She made a tuck with the banners and a large journaling card. This is some TLC Creates Vintage paper. And she's got this really pretty bling down the edge. And then here, this is super glittery. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's all crinkly and glittery. It's really pretty. And here is some leaf printing. I don't think it's eco dyeing. I think it's more sprayed, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But you can feel the skeleton leaf, like part of it. And she left the back plain too, so you can feel it. Some lined paper that's been stamped. I don't know how she gets her stamps to come out so perfect. They look so nice. Here's some ledger paper, and here's one of those pages that it flips all the way open. Lace, collage. She turned this into like a little booklet that you can open up. And then she's got a large tag behind it. Here's some really pretty eco-dyed paper with an altered paper clip. She's got some little lace on the edge here, some stenciling. Here's another beautiful page. So she actually added several different kits together to make this. Here's one of the Artie Mays envelopes. And this is really pretty. She was doing some spraying, and this was an accident. She accidentally got this on this postcard, but it's really pretty. And now I know that she does those on purpose now. Like it was one of those accidents that you like so much you purposely do it after that. And then over here is a little side tuck with some journaling cards, some washi, and then this comes off and it opens up for a secret writing space like that. Has a pretty little bell on the corner, another journaling card. And again, she has the full flip through on her channel, some eco dyeing, washi. I love this. She embossed it, but then she also used some like silver Inca Gold or Rub and Buff. I don't know which one she used, but one of those types of products. And then she's got a large journaling card behind, and then she's got one in the bag. So you got 2 large cards there. Oops, sorry about that. Another stamp, side tuck, altered paper clip. Some more of that pretty paper. Some of this. I don't know if you can catch it, but I mean, it's just really pretty. It's got all this like sparkle and sheen to it. And this I thought was really, really neat because you can't tell, but this is actually, like she printed it on acetate somehow. So she's got the image behind, but then she cut out this part like and sandwiched it between acetate or something. So you can't even tell that it's a pocket, but you could slip something down in there and no one would ever find it. And then it's also a pocket here. And it's got a cute little charm. And then it's also a pocket up here. And then another TLC, some music paper, Edith Holden. I don't know what this is. Maybe parchment. Pretty washi and stamping. And then over here, she's got an envelope behind with a journaling card. I like this page too. A large tag that you can journal on. But then it also opens up and she has all this paper sewed on. So it's like a secret. It looks, you can tell that it's a pocket, you know, and a tuck, but you can't even tell that it opens up to a little booklet and has some Edith Holden paper. Some more really pretty vellum. Let me see if I can sit. Sorry. Really pretty vellum. And then here she's got some dried flowers, again, like sandwiched in some type of acetate that makes a pocket. Isn't that amazing? I really want to do that. And then she's got an Edith Holden envelope. And gosh, now I can't remember which way this went in. Hope it went like that. Some washi tape. And then here is a large pocket with some journaling cards. And there is the middle of that signature. Isn't that just gorgeous? So she put it on around each signature, so in the middle it lines up. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that on camera right. Oh, and one thing that I did forget to point out, this one is like the last one. It has that really, really pretty fabric that's been like aged and stamped. Love that. I really wish I knew how she did that. Okay, where were we? And here is the second signature. I just like feeling it. Probably weird, but it just feels so soft and smooth. Another lace tuck. And then over here is a little tuck, and that opens up. And this opens up. So again, another little secret spot. That's my favorite, the little secret spots. I love it. Especially if you don't know it and you find, like, you're flipping through it for like the 20th time and find something new. I actually have a journal that I got from Manny, Danny at Journals and Moore's sister, that I have flipped through like 20 times and found a whole page that I didn't even know was there the other day. And that's like the last one from Susan. I did that with one of her journals, and I think that's fun. A little collage and a charm and stamping. A little corner tuck, and she's got some pretties on it. Edith Holden, music paper. Little pretty tuck. TLC Creates Vintage, and she's got a pretty charm on it, and it's got some journaling cards inside, the leaves, little side tuck and bling. And this is another one of those full pages that opens up. Some eco dyeing, altered paper clip, beautiful papers, an envelope with a journaling card in it. Oh, and it's also got one of these that opens up that you can write on. And she stamped it and sewed it. She really puts a lot of work into her journals. Another really pretty paper clip. And then this opens up like that one, so you have more journaling. And then it flips out and there's a large tag. Journaling card. Eco-dyed paper. And then over here you've got a journaling card behind, which is beautiful. And then this unties, and there's also a journaling card inside. I had the hardest time getting this retied though, so I'm not going to open it. Some more stitching, and if you've seen, she's stitched in red in this, which is pretty. And I really like this page too, because this actually pulls out, like she printed the image twice. And you can keep it in, or you could add your own image and then just slide it right in that window frame. So that's really pretty. And then there's a large pocket here as well. And it's got a little file folder journaling card. TLC, music paper, Edith Holden. And this, actually, so I take that back, 2 of her journals, I found stuff that I didn't know was there. The last one, if you watched the last video, on the back page, I didn't know that it flipped up. Well, this one, I thought was just like a fabric tip-in, but it is actually a paper clip. So you can actually take this whole thing off and put it on another page if you wanted. So I thought that was fun when I found that out, because I had flipped through this several times and just, you know, thought it was a gorgeous fabric flip-in. But she has this beautiful, beautiful, like, sequenced and jeweled trim up here. I love this fabric. I wish I had some of that. And then she's got this lace, and then she's got fabric, and then this lace is unbelievably soft. And then she's got this stitched around green fabric underneath. It's a beautiful flip. And like I said, you can actually take this off and put it anywhere you want. Like, I didn't even know that the first several times I flipped through here that it was a paper clip. I just thought it was one of those fabric flips or tip-ins. And then here's another one of these beautiful tags that she made with the lace and trim and decoupaged, and it's very grungy and beautiful. And then over here, she's got some more of that spritzed paper that she did her dyeing on. Another altered paper clip. And then it looks like she enlarged these tags and made it like a little flip-out booklet. So I thought that was fun. And then this is the Artie Maze. And there's that beautiful doily that is on both of the signatures again. Love it. And then she's got this really pretty fabric pocket with laces and bling and charms and flowers. And this fabric is just amazing that she makes on the inside. The last one I showed from her had that same fabric, and I love it. Little file folder journaling card. An Edith Holden envelope with flower. And she makes the prettiest fabric envelopes. And they're always super squishy and have lace and buttons, and I love this fabric. I wish I had some of it. And she even added this pretty lace on the inside, and then you just have some journaling cards. So this one is the third journal that I have showed from Susan at Crafty Paper Trail. I absolutely love her style. She fills them to the max, and they are just stunning. The next one I have is the second one that I will be showing from Danny at Junk Journals and More. And as you can tell, it is a Halloween theme, but it's got this really soft, like it's not velvet, but it almost feels soft like velvet. And then she's got this pretty ruffle and bling, and I'm in love with this lace. I really want some of this lace. If you're watching, Danny, hint, hint. Just kidding. Here's a little flower that she cut off right there. And then on the cover, what's really funny, or not funny, but fun, is that this actually flips open. And it's magnetized, so you kind of have like a secret writing spot on the cover. Thought that was really neat. And it says, "I'll get you my pretties," which I thought was fun. And she's got a spider web and spider that she made. And here's this pretty black lace. And then she's got this orange leaf. And then that really pretty black lace here. It's really pretty. And then it's got some satin ribbon closing it. Oh, and this really fun charm right there. This was actually my first Halloween journal, so I thought it was a lot of fun. And on the inside, she's got like a netting pocket, and I thought these cards were fun. It's like an I Spy card game, but it's kind of spooky looking. And then she's got a book label and a note to the book buyer. She always adds those in her journals. And then she's got all these fun tags and journaling cards. Look at that lace. It is just so pretty. And then she's got journaling cards tucked in, and she always sews them on coffee dyed paper. And a lot of time, I don't know if you can tell, but she glimmer misted even. Yeah, I don't think it's picking up on camera, but you can see it on the pages. A lot of her journals are glimmer misted, and it's really pretty. She's got some more lace and leaf trim with a tag, and it's got orange and sparkly black trim, which is really pretty. This ledger paper is all sparkly. I wish I could get the sparkles to pick up on camera because it's really pretty. And then a glassine envelope with a journaling card, lace, this image, and then it's got like a Hermelinda tag in it, and another journaling card, book page about witches, or dictionary page that has witches on it, another page from the kit, this really pretty uptuck, and it's got an orange doily and a black butterfly and lace and bling, and this really fun journaling card. Again, all of hers are always sewed onto coffee dyed paper. And then this, I think I have to paper clip it on both sides. Yep, it slips off like that. So you got this really fun envelope, and then it's got a tag in here. And then it's also opens up, and then you've got a large journaling card there. So I thought that was really fun. And then you just slip that on there and paper clip it back on. Like so. And then over here is that tag you could pull out. A little side tuck. And I like how she mixed the orange and the sparkly black together. It's really pretty in this. And then she's got a little tuck right here. These are fun too. They're Urban Myth cards. Those are pretty fun. I like reading them. I think I've read all of them that I've gotten from her. And she's got a fabric flip, some pretty lace, and some lace down there. Another image from the kit. Some pretty lined paper. This is a large pocket with a journaling card and some lined paper, digital kit, some fun tags, a little tuck, and this is actually magnetized and it comes off and it's a little booklet. So that's really neat. I like that idea. Sorry. Sorry, it's taking me so long to get this back together. Here we go. And then she's got one of those really big waxed bags, and she's added this pretty, like, gold sparkly trim on it. I don't know how she adds something so dainty without the glue coming through. And then it's got this really large lilac fox card in it. It's Halloween themed, so that's pretty fun. And then here is some waxed paper. Little spooky book page, digital print, another lace tuck with these beautiful journal cards, a tag with some lace, book page. I think this was the Headless Horseman, another digital, and then she's got this large envelope here with some journaling cards in it, and that magnetizes digi, book page, music page. It's really pretty tuck here with the lace, and this is all textured. Here is another one of those Urban Myth cards, but she added lace at the top, and then she's also got the trims down here, and again it's all sparkly and pretty. And then there's a side tuck here, and it has the poison apple antidote, and it's all grunged up, so that's pretty cool. And then this flips out, and it's a pocket inside. Here's another one of those pretty tucks with the doily and butterfly with a large journaling card. Book page, wax paper. Here's some Tim Holtz people with a tag behind it. Some more of that pretty trim. And that bag you can add stuff to. A journaling card with this long envelope on it that you can open up. Some more tags, and then this is like a made library card, and she's got this pretty trim and a Tim Holtz person, and there's where I write the info. Like I said, I always write what number it is, when I got it, who it's from, where it's from. So I put all the information in the journal. There's a large pocket, some more journaling paper. Oh, and I didn't point out these large tags throughout it. Digital, this is all sparkly, this is sparkly. I love this leaf trim, it's very pretty. Coffee dyed paper. Oh, this I think is tracing paper. This is coffee dyed paper. And then a little tuck down here, and that flips open. And like I said, she does have a flip through of this on her channel if you want a more in-depth flip through dictionary page. And I like how she did this. This is fun. So it's like sideways with lace, and then it's a a tuck spot behind, and then this opens up. It's magnetized, and so you've got a little booklet. So it's like a little sideways booklet that's been stamped and all that. I really like this. And then it's a tuck right here. So that's really unique. Another page with that beautiful lace and some journaling cards and more paper from the kit, and another one of those sheer pockets with some more goodies inside. So that is number 19, I believe. So I showed number 18 in my collection. This one from Susan at Crafty Paper Trail. And then, yeah, that was 18. And then number 19 is another one from Danny at Junk Journals and More. Really pretty. And the last one that I'm going to share today is from Nikki at Musings by Nikki. And I love, love, love this. Like I said, I think this is my priciest journal to date. It is gorgeous. It's got these big ridges on it. Beautiful fabric, butterfly, and that's even been stitched around. Very pretty. And then on the top, she stamped These little tiny tags. I love the size of these tags. And she put it on this twine, and then she's got all these beautiful layers. I mean, it's just so pretty. And then she has this gorgeous, like, dark olivey green seam binding closing it. I have flipped through this one a lot. And then on the front, you can't even tell, but this actually flips open. So you've got that music paper that you can write stuff on. This beautiful butterfly page. And then over here, this is a tuck. I believe this is one of Lindsay's. And then back here, journaling card and a tag. And I actually purchased these. I love these. And those just slip into this pocket right here. She's got all of these fun tabs on the edge. Lots of sewing and pretty colors. Down here, there's little tags, larger tags. And these I love. I wonder if she printed them on craft card or something, but the colors are very vibrant. She must have a really good printer, because when I was going through this, I was amazed by how bright everything was. And then this is a little flip out, graph paper. I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but I mean, it's just like super pretty and vibrant. It's gorgeous. And then this doily is a tuck with a journaling card. Hope you can see it all right. And then this is another tuck with one of these fun little tickets. And I love this idea she did over here. That's a vellum, and that one's got gold in it. This one's been embossed in distress, scrapbooks, but she took all of these different tags and then sewed them down. And then there's a lace pocket. And this image right here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's embossed. So pretty. She definitely puts a lot of detail in them. And I love this vintage book page. It's really pretty. Little tabs. She layered paper on. Some graph paper. Some Tim Holtz vellum. It's really pretty. Some digi paper. Look at that. So pretty. Just very bright colors. Some Tim Holtz vellum, graph paper, coffee dyed paper, vintage book page. She added some wild stitching on here. And then there's the pocket with those cards in it. And then this really pretty journaling card. Everything has been sewed around. Another one of those pretty, I don't know if you can pick up that blue, but I mean, it just super bright and pretty. I might have to ask her what printer she has. Here's another one of those really pretty tags. And a large journaling card, and then little tags, and a tab. And then over here, she made this into a little booklet. And it has all these like stained lined papers in it. And then this really pretty collage on the front. And then you just slip it right on in this pocket. So, and then this idea I have actually used in one of my journals so far, and I will probably use it again. So I think I used twine on mine, but she closed it with ribbon, and then on the inside, she has all these pockets. I think when I did it, I just did pockets here with tags in the top, but I got the idea from this. I like how it has all those like little hidden pockets and cards on the inside of it to journal in. And then you just, if I can tie, like so. I'll have to fix that later. Some more pretty paper. This has got some pretty coffee dyeing on it. Coffee dyed, vintage music paper, digital. Again, love the colors. Some pretty paper, and she has a flip through on her channel that's more in depth. Vellum, a tab, and then this pocket has been edge punched and has lace, and it actually has one of these cute little file folders in it with some little, oh, that one just has one journaling card, and then it slides in, and then you've got a large tag behind it. I can't wait to show you the other one I have from her. It's really pretty too. It's unique. I don't have any other ones like it. Large journaling card and tag, and the same thing over here. So that's the middle of the first signature. And then here is a library pocket with a card that she made, and then a little label on the front. coffee dyed paper, Tim Holtz vellum, some more paper. There's another one of the images from the kit. I like how it's on graph paper in the background. It's really neat. Vintage music paper. This one is a fabric tag. Some lined paper. Some digital paper. Really pretty. Then over here she's got a pocket and it's got lace on it. And then it's got this really pretty journaling card that's on craft card and has this pretty ruffle at the top. And then she has one of these that you untie and it just flips open for more journaling. And then it's got some papers behind it and that one opens up. I like these. I think they're a lot of fun. Some more pretty papers. It's really pretty. Another pretty image from the digital kit. Another little flip out. Another pretty digital. And then here again, she's done a row of these little tags and sewed them on. I think that's neat. And I love the coffee dyeing on this page. So pretty on both sides. Some Edith Holden. Some teeny tiny music paper. I don't know how she got any with those small lines. It must be a print. A real library card. And then inside it's got one of these envelopes. And she's altered it on both sides. These are Tracy Fox. And then it's got that on the inside of it. Another one of those old book pages with a tab. Another flip out. Pretty page. Edith Holden. I love that dyeing. So pretty. And then this is fun. This blue paper right here flips out like that. And these are silhouettes of different birds. And it's got the list of the names on it by their silhouettes. So that's, I thought that was kind of neat. And then they each have these large tags behind them. And then it just flips closed. A collage, or, well, it's an altered paper clip. Journaling card. Pretty paper. Coffee dyed paper, or coffee dyed on the scrapbook paper. And then over here, this I thought was really cool. She took some Tim Holtz vellum and cut this out and then sandwiched the Tim Holtz in between the paper. So you got like a little see-through vellum little tag, a normal tag, and then this paper right here is definitely got to be handmade or something. It's really pretty. And it has this butterfly stamp on it. I thought that was really pretty. And then it's got one of these little envelopes. And she even added some like fern and leaves and a button and some cheesecloth. It's got some journaling cards inside of it. So I thought that was really cool. And then those just tucked behind. I've got to try that idea. I like that. And then over here she's got a glassine bag. And it's a tuck with the long journaling card behind. And then it's a tag in it, and then she's also added a pocket on top of it. Another fabric tag. Some coffee dyed paper that flips out. Another pretty image from the kit. And these envelopes that she made, I think there's 2 of them in here. They're really fun. I think she said she didn't have that die cut with the little pockets. So she tried to kind of make her own. So she took this piece and made the slits and then, you know, turned it into little pockets. So she's got all these fun little journaling cards and pretty little images on it. And then she even decorated the flap. And then on the inside, there's some large paper for journaling on. So I thought that was pretty creative and fun. Since she didn't have the die cut, she kind of just made one up. Some Edith Holden. Some pretty paper from the kit. And this is some really old book page. I love how tiny it is. A large journaling card on craft card with some ribbon clipped on that side. And then on this side, with this tag, she's added 2 eyelets and some cord and an eyelet here and kind of tied them all together. And then it's also a pocket, so that's pretty cool. Postcard. And then over here, this was actually a letter from her that I stuck in. It's got the letter on the back, and this was an extra. So I actually added both of these in from her. Here's that book page. Pretty image from the kit. Some Edith Holden. Here's those pretty papers. And then over here, she's got another one of those file folders, and it's got some journaling cards in it. And then here's another one of those craft envelopes, and she's like sewed it here to make a pocket, and then on this side it's got a pocket, and then it flips out with a large journaling card. And then she also put lined paper here for journaling. And this is beautiful. Look at that die cut. So intricate. And then she even glued like little gems on the flowers. And even the bigger one has a bigger gem. It's so pretty. Some beautiful papers and coffee dyed. And then here's another envelope she made. I love her cheesecloth, how dark and grungy it is. But she decorated the flap with a card and cheesecloth and buttons. And it's got a large journaling card in it. And then she even did some layering on that side. And then it just paper clips right back on here. And I don't know how she got this. It has to be a digital stamp because it is like solid black. It's really pretty. And then this she fussy cut out and attached. Really pretty. And a tab. Tim Holtz vellum. Coffee dyed paper flip out. Some more of that pretty kit paper. And then I like how she tilted this pocket and sewed it on. And then it's got some tags in it. And then over here, this is a little tuck spot. And then it also flips out. And she's got a vellum pocket. Look at the coloring on these little tags. And then she's got some book page here. So a lot of things going on. You got a pocket and tag, side tuck, journaling card, paper, vellum pocket. And then over here is a library card she stitched on. And she's got another one of those altered envelopes on it with some little journaling cards inside. And that just slides down. It's really cute. Another pretty page from the kit. Coffee dyed paper, Tim Holtz vellum. A vellum page tab. And then over here in this pocket, she's got all this fun collaging and a couple more journaling cards. This one's on the craft card with the ribbon. Some scrapbook paper, some more of that digital stamping, some more of the kit. And then again, she's got the layered glassine where it's pocket behind, pocket inside, and pocket on top. And it says do more than exist. So I thought that was cool. And then this, she's got these large file folders with little file folders on top of them. So I thought that was really cute. And then here is another one of those envelopes where she took the paper and made the slits. So she had pockets and then sewed it onto the envelope. Again, I'm not going to take everything out because she does have a flip through. Sewed on the flap. Another pretty image from the kit. Some crinkly coffee dyed paper. Vintage book page. Oh, isn't that cute? Coffee dyed paper from the kit. And then here is a library card that she had sent as an extra that I also stuck in. And it's been sewed and decoupaged. And she had this one already in here. And I think it's neat. I'll go ahead and take it off. That she added these brads here. So she put washi tape along the back to cover the brads. Thought that was a really good idea. And then she's got two tags on it again. And then over here she's got a pocket with some pretty tags. Scrapbook paper, digital, some really old music paper. Another piece of scrapbook paper, and I like how she did like a double tag on that instead of one big tab. It's got two little tabs sewed on, so that was really cute. And then those are those silhouettes again, so you can tell what bird it is by their silhouette. And then she's got another one of those neat tabs over here. Some really old music paper, digital paper with the tab. Vintage book page that she sewed around. And this large tab has the eyelets again and this really pretty eyelash trim, brads, and again she washi taped to the back. Some little journaling cards, pretty paper from the kit, book page, coffee dyed paper, page from the kit, and this is a pocket. I don't think there's anything in that pocket. And then over here, she's got a belly band with a little booklet, and it's full of that music paper. And then there is the back of the book. So there is 18 by Susan at Crafty Paper Trail. There is number 19 from Danny at Junk Journals and More. And there is 20 from Nikki at Musings by Nikki. And then I also, like I showed earlier, I've also got all of these tassels that I will be adding to my shop. So thanks for joining in. Talk to you.